Safety and security. Domestic security. There are many useful articles in our house, namely a knife, scissors, cutters, needles, or other sharp objects. We must be very attentive while using these tools. We must keep them away properly at their respective places after use. We should always use these under adult supervision. These tools or objects can cause injury if improperly handled. We make use of numerous electric appliances such as mixer, hot iron, refrigerator, cooler, or agricultural motor pump. We must read full instructions about these implements before we start using them. We should be very careful when we go for a swim in a well, river, tank, or lake, sea, etc. We should also be cautious when we cross a bridge or travel in a boat in the rainy season. We live in our house along with our brothers, sisters, and other senior or aged relatives. We may at times have differences or squabbles with them. On these occasions, we should not quarrel with them. If at all there is a quarrel, after a while we must patch up our differences with them and be on friendly terms once again. We should avoid anything that can cause an injury to anyone, so that we can all live together safely. Outdoor security. We can sustain injury not only at home, but outside also. There are many things outside our home that can cause injury. When we go out of our house, we have to face the traffic. Traffic security is of great importance because the number of vehicles on roads has increased multifold in the last few years. Many rules have been brought into force so as to ensure a smooth flow of traffic. Accidents are avoided if we follow these rules. We should be careful while boarding or getting down from a bus, train, etc. We should never try to board or get down from a vehicle that is running. In case there is an accident, we should help the victims. Some traffic regulations. Vehicles are driven with moderate speed. One should not use a cell phone while driving a vehicle. We should not drive vehicles without a license. Pedestrians should walk on footpaths. We should use zebra crossings when we cross the road. Precaution to be taken at public places. We must be more cautious when we go out. We should never accompany unknown or unfamiliar persons. We should not accept chocolates or gifts from unknown persons. We should not pick up unclaimed objects lying on roads, however attractive they may be, because they can be dangerous. We should avoid going to overcrowded places where stampedes may occur. They can even lead to loss of life. we should take the help of the police or other elderly persons to ensure our safety. We should not believe in rumors. Even while celebrating festivals or other ceremonies, we should not forget the matter of security. We should take proper precautions while bursting crackers or lighting lamps as decorations. Thousands of people come together at the time of fairs and in processions. There are some miscreants and troublemongers in such places. On these occasions, the police strive to maintain discipline and security. We must help the police at that time. It is in our interest to observe discipline at public places. Preservation of public property. Many services like buses, trains, parks, libraries, roads, bridges are provided to us through the taxes we pay. All these things essentially belong to the public or people. That is why they are known as public property. Therefore, it is destruction of public property to burn buses, dig out railway tracks, or spoil other public works. It amounts to our loss when public property is damaged. We have to spend money for the same thing again and again. Therefore, we must preserve and protect public property. Preservation of historical monuments. Our nation is one of the oldest civilizations in the world. There are many forts, ancient sculptures, caves, stupas, memorials, and places of worship in our country. These monuments are a great treasure of our nation. That makes it our bounden duty to preserve and protect this national treasure. Disaster management. We must get ourselves briefed by our elders as to what we should do in times of natural disasters like floods or earthquakes. A frightened person cannot decide what he or she should do, and this adds to the insecurity. The remedies and measures that we adopt in times of disaster are part of disaster management. Information about disaster management is provided in schools also. It is the duty of every conscious citizen to think about the security of self and all people. Devise necessary means or measures of security, and remain alert and vigilant about overall security.